Sounds good.
All right, we're good.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Thank you all for hopping on our team call tonight. Paige is out enjoying some quality time right now. So Lindsay and I talked. We wanted to kick off this call and really talk about a few topics that are kind of top of mind right now. Some recent changes that have happened. And as I mentioned, if you didn't hear, while everybody was hopping on, if you got any questions, now, of course, we'll see what kind of time we got left at the end if we have time to answer any questions. But also, if you have any questions, there are a few of us on here that might be able to answer. So feel free to, as we going over stuff, to go in the chat pod, put in a question if you got any questions there, and then we'll go from there. But first thing I wanted to talk about, guys, is a new program that's I say new, but it's, if you notice in your back office, there's something new when people go to join. And basically, they have the option to either be a customer or become a customer that gets paid a referral fee as a member. Now, either one of those doesn't make them eligible to get paid off of the binary compensation plan. There's some more requirements there, but that is an option. And I think that option is really great because I've been talking to some different businesses and healthcare professionals. Some of them are open to network marketing and some of them are not, but they're okay with an affiliate program, which basically means they don't get paid off of a team. All they do is they share with people, anybody that buys from their referral link, they get paid the fast start commission of 10%. So that program is really good. And what it does, it locks them in the binary if they decide to build a team later. But I'm sure we'd all agree that volume is volume. Now, we definitely want builders in our business, but if someone is not comfortable with that and just wants to join the affiliate program, they can do that. I've even got one guy that's actually doing the affiliate program until he makes enough to buy his device. And then once he buys his device, he's going to activate on the loyalty membership. Now, for them to be eligible for the binary compensation plan where they get paid off a team volume, they would have to activate with a loyalty membership, at least a minimum of 30 in personal volume a month, which could be obtained with the $59 loyalty membership, which makes them eligible for the team compensation plan. So that is a change that's happened, and I wanted to kind of talk about that because it's real easy to tell people, just sign up. Just sign up, it's free. Just sign up, it's free. And we don't want to get in that trap where we may have several hundred people under us, but none of them are really doing anything. So, use that as an option. When people say they don't have the money, typically we all know, those of you that have been around long enough, sometimes when people say they don't have the money, that's not always the real excuse. But if you take that off the table, okay, if you did have the money, would you do it? And a lot of people may have other questions, other objections, but it's something that we don't want to just start sharing with our prospects we're talking to up front. It's definitely something you want to put on the table, but that is just an option for maybe people that can't afford it, people that aren't comfortable, maybe people that would not even be open to network marketing in general. We've got people like that. We've got friends and family that may be closed-minded, but they're okay with getting a commission every time they refer somebody to buy something, which, in essence, they're doing network marketing, but hey, what makes them feel better? So use that to help build your business, but don't overuse it to where it holds you back, right? If someone wants to build a team and get paid off a team volume, they will need to make a purchase. And to be quite honest with you, I don't see, it's hard, it's doable, but if someone doesn't even make a purchase, it's kind of hard for them to be able to promote a program. But we also I've got a very good friend of mine that all he does is online marketing, and he goes to these different affiliate exchanges where he promotes different offers and gets paid anytime somebody makes a purchase. And that's how he makes his living from home. So I called him up yesterday with this program because he wasn't interested in doing a network marketing program. But when I told him about the affiliate program where he can just basically promote the offer, and anybody, he drives online traffic. So if he drives traffic to his funnel, to his link, he can get paid a commission, and we get the volume on our team. And that's really what we're looking for. I would definitely say to those people too, if they're signing up people and we get some members out of that are under that affiliate that doesn't want to join the full program, we should find a way to reach out to those people, get their contact info to make sure we give them the full information about, hey, maybe they just signed up to buy a device, but did they know they can make money sharing it? Did they know that we have a team plan that allows you to get paid residual income? and make sure we're reaching out to them as well. So that's kind of some of the, the do's and don'ts. Like I said, it's one of those things we definitely want to make sure everybody's aware of, but don't use that as your strategy solely for signing people up. It's just an option that the company gave, and it's something that can really help us in the long run to grow our business if we use it properly. Next topic I want to talk about, guys, is on Monday we had a call. So I wanted to kind of give some clarity on some things that have happened over the last week, and kind of where the vision of where world is going with the Hilo, with the HICA app, and with healthcare. Last week it was announced that Doug Robinson was named the CEO of HICA Corporation. Now, HICA Corporation is a separate company from World, but their sole customer and their sole focus is World. World is their sole customer and developing the medical apps, and also helping streamline things as we take this into healthcare. So we had set up a call. See, Doug Robinson, some of us on this call have had experience with him. He was a CEO at a past company we were at. And so having someone on my team that still had a close relationship with Doug, we reached out and we got him in contact with another doctor that has been running a program since January for World, where people can help integrate the Hilo into healthcare. And he's looking at building a platform on the app base to where doctors will be able to monitor hundreds and hundreds of patients' data through an app they developed for the Hilo. And he runs this collective. He's a World distributor and he runs a collective. But the conversation with Doug went very well. It sounds like they're going to move forward. The biggest thing they wanted to find out is if they were going to be competitors, since HICA is a corporation that's developing apps for World, for our Hilos, or if they were going to be competitors because they're both trying to compete on the same platform. And it became really clear during that call, guys, that this is going to be a great partnership. You're going to see a lot of things moving forward in the near future as far as where we can integrate Hilo into healthcare. But I challenge everybody on this call, do not wait. We have a few documents that we can share. We've got some information. Talk to your health professionals now, because you're going to find there's people. It's just like talking to people in your warm market. You're going to have some doctors that are skeptical, and you're going to have some doctors that are very open and understand the importance of personally generated health data. And that's really what this is all about, because doctors that can have more readily access to a patient's history, whether it's from data from a Hilo telling them, when did their blood pressure spike, or when they did an abnormal EKG reading, whatever the case may be, if they get some insight that may not show up when that patient goes in for tests, because when they run a test, they're basically getting a snapshot of what's going on with that patient at that time. So this is very huge for healthcare. It's very huge in the fact that a lot of healthcare companies are demanding a lot better, I guess you could say, service or care for patients, because I'm sure everybody on this call will agree that healthcare in the current state is not making people better. A lot of healthcare is putting people on medications. It's trying to treat fire with fire. It's making people sicker. Doctors are not really paying, a lot of them. I say a lot, there are some good ones, but there's a lot that aren't paying a lot of attention to what factors diet plays in the nutrition. And all that's going to incorporate into this. I mean, imagine being able to monitor a patient's diet and at the same time seeing how it affects their readings on a Hilo, especially when we have the glucose app rolled out, and be able to identify what's causing, a lot of these issues, and I think that's really going to make a big difference for healthcare. But I want to let you guys know about that call we had. It was a 30-minute introductory call, and it really set the stage for where this is going. And Doug Robinson made some huge statements on that call that I wanted to share with y'all. Basically, he alluded to the fact that they might have possibly already had some buyout offers from some large companies, even mentioning the pattern that United Healthcare has of just gobbling up smaller companies, and that HICA Corporation is so confident in their future with World that they are not open to any buyout offers, because they realize the value of the company now is nothing compared to where it's going. That being said, right now, he did mention they're working on a lot of issues in the app. A lot of us joined right as they rolled the HICA app out. So we're kind of in the beta stage of testing. But I'm sure everybody would agree over the last week or so, I've seen things get a lot better, a lot more functionality into the app. But that's kind of their focus. So they have a big vision. Doug Robinson has a big vision for the Hika Corporation, just like Fabio Galdi and Antonio De Rosa and Taylor Worry have a huge vision for World and where we're going with that, with the Hilo, with future devices that are going to be coming out, guys. I think this is just the beginning. We know the phone's coming out eventually, but on top of that, the evolution of the Hilo is going to be exciting to watch, and we get a chance to be at the beginning. So with that, guys, I'm going to turn it over to Lindsay. Lindsay's got some topics she wants to cover, virtual launch parties and kind of, I think, some success stories. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Lindsay, and it's all yours, Lindsay.
All right, awesome. Thanks so much with that info, Wayne. And I know that there were some questions going on in the chat group, though, too. So, but anyways, this is exciting, especially with the Hika app that's coming out, and with the new things that are rolling out as well. And I'm so tickled about this because it seems like each week there's something new that's coming out. So first of all, I wanted to point out, I know there was some issues with shipping. And if you're on Facebook and you go to World Global Network on Facebook, their actual Facebook page, they do a live update every Wednesday. And what he had talked about, Taylor Borey, he really went in depth of, he understands, he recognizes that. And he said, honestly, what they found was that 75% of it was user error, unfortunately. So you have to go back. It could be a shipping issue. It could be maybe the new pack wasn't chosen right. So just make sure of that. And if you guys have issues with that, honestly, go through, just go up, just let us know. We'll let Twan and Van know. We'll get on point with that because we'll push through that because they recognize that these are going on. But everything is on schedule. This is honestly what I've been telling everybody. Just expect it 3 to 4 weeks. Just expect it 3 to 4 weeks because in every state it's different. Some people got it sooner than others. And so that's just what I've been doing, just setting up the expectations, because then it may get there sooner. It may get there like in 10 days or something like that. So just kind of wanted to relay that to you, but you can go back and watch a video. It's only about 15, 20 minutes or so of an update. So make sure you guys tune into that every Wednesday. Also, Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Miss Page is going to be interviewed as a Diamond Star leader by Ton and Van on the actual Team Project 2K page, okay, Team World Project 2K page. And that'll be going on 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time this coming Sunday. She'll be interviewed, sharing some nuggets too, so make sure you guys tune into that too. They're doing these interviews every single day, which is super cool. So then you can kind of hear, I mean, it's not about, don't ever compare yourself to anybody, because here's the thing is that a lot of the leaders have gone through or went through what you are currently going through, or maybe they're still going through the same thing and they're sharing how they're getting through those types of things. So it's good to tune into these because a lot of them may be relatable to you, or maybe you know of somebody on your team that maybe they would relate to, and just make sure to tag your team on that too. And yeah, and Justin just posted, check out the playback with Peter from today. That one was really, really good. So make sure you guys go on that, check out the playback. And then next Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Justin and I will be interviewed by Twan and Van on the team page, which we're stoked about that too. So whoop, whoop. But lots of good things happen here. But first of all, I want to go into virtual launch party. So whether you've been involved for a little while or maybe you're a new individual, if you haven't scheduled your virtual launch party, you got to do it now. Do it now. You could do it through Zoom, or you could do it. We just started doing it through Facebook Live. And I know Quinn had shared she hopped on to our Facebook Live with Peter the other day, and those have been a ton of fun. And so it doesn't matter which one you choose. You can choose whichever works best for you. But the reason being is because it creates momentum for your business. And typically you want to do these virtual launch parties within your first week of coming on to this business. But this is what I've been telling our team is do a virtual launch party till you get your 2. Just do it till you get your 2. I mean, Justin and I, we've already gotten our 2, but we're just going to keep doing our virtual launch parties as much as possible, because the cool thing too is that our team is hopping on as well, and they're inviting their guests too, which is really cool, and creating that momentum. And so that's the thing. So when you set up your virtual launch party, especially if you do it through Facebook, what we've been doing is we set up a private event page. And if you don't know how to set up a private event page, just get with your enroller, or just contact myself and I can help walk you through everything real quickly. It's really easy. You just set up an event page on the page, and make sure you set it for private and not public, so then people don't see that. And I've already written everything out. I actually ripped off and duplicated from what Quinn had on her virtual launch party, just kind of tweaked it and made it my own. Whoop, whoop. And just utilize that. And our team has been utilizing that because it's creating duplication, which is really cool. And so just copy and paste that. And then what we do in the Facebook page is that we add the 2-minute video and we add the 5-minute video. And then what we've been mentoring our team on doing is doing an actual recorded video or a live video, just like a minute or 2 of yourself. And I watched Eric's the other day, because what it does is that it gets your individuals who you invite connected to you. It builds up that relationship. So what that real short clip is just setting up the expectations, like, hey, it's Lindsay. I'm so stoked about this virtual launch party. I'm so excited for what you're about to see. So just real quickly, make sure you check out the 2-minute, 5-minute video below. I'm going to be pulling on Dale. She is an incredible woman inside and out, and wait till you hear her story. It's going to blow your ever-living mind. And, so just kind of pep that third party up, and it gets that person excited. And what's cool is that video will stay in that event page forever. So people who you're inviting just keep watching it. And so what we do is that we do an actual live video. So what's cool about the event page, so let's say you invited 10 people. And what I've been doing is that I message them at least an hour before, and it's real easy. I just click message all guests who you invited. Hey, looking forward to the virtual launch party at 8 p.m. If you guys were able to check out the 2-minute and 5-minute video, make sure you check it out before you hop on. Just hop onto the event page right at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be going live in that page. And so what I've been doing is that we go live in that page, and we actually have a split screen of the third party. It's really cool. If you guys want to see that, you can just let Eric, myself, or Quinn, or Jerry, there's a couple other people who are on here as well. Let us know, and then we can invite you to our old event page, so then you can kind of see how it works and happens, and just save that information, learn what we're doing, and save that information so you can apply that to your own virtual launch party though too. But it's great. So when people hop on, if you've ever done a live video, it shows everybody's names, and then that person comments, and it has an invite button right next to their name. And so then you just press that, and then the picture pops up. It's really cool. And so we just go live, and you just go on through with your virtual launch party. So just make sure you walk through with your enroller on how to go through the process, but do what works best for you, whether you prefer Zoom, or if you want to really go for the Facebook event page, whichever works is great. Just make sure to do that within your first week, and keep doing that until you have your first 2, okay? And then you're going to help those 2 do the same thing. But I wanted to pull on Jerry, because he's done quite a few of them, and I think it would be great for him to share his experience of the virtual launch party, what he's seen, his success, and just a little bit of his story to share with you guys. You there, Jerry? Uh-oh, did he freeze?
I'm here.
Oh, there you are. You froze.
How's it going?
Good. It's going good.
Uh-oh. So I don't have a really good signal where. So, well, hey, thanks a lot, Lindsay. I really appreciate it, and mentoring and coaching that you and Justin and Paige and Wayne have given. By the way, if things get a little choppy here with me in the video, I'm standing in the middle of a hazelnut orchard next to a vineyard. Lindsay called me about an hour ago to ask me to step outside of my comfort zone and talk about stepping outside of my comfort zone. So um, this is my preparation. So anyway, yeah, virtual launch parties. You know, I've worked in the high tech industry for about 30 years, and in spite of all that, um, I never really embraced social media. It was always something that was kind of something that my kids did. You know, I had a Facebook account, and that was kind of about as far as it went. When they started talking about these virtual launch parties and using Facebook Live, and you know, I kind of started getting that feeling in the pit of my stomach, just going, oh no, you know, I'm going to have to get on some point and do this. And you know, first, what I'd like to talk about is just the kind of getting over the hurdle for a lot of people, I think, like I had with doing Facebook Live. Um, you know, when I first started doing it, I just mentioned this in another call earlier this week. And I don't know how many times I got to the point where I went to Facebook on my cell phone and I went to the comments and I pushed it and I hit go live and I even typed out a title of what I was going to talk about. And then I stood there for 5 or 10 minutes and talked myself out of doing a Facebook Live and took it, closed everything down and went about my day. And you know what it was like a lot of things. It was the fear in my mind, the fear of not saying the right thing or not being smooth enough or not being, you know, people not viewing my Facebook Live. What was bigger than actually just pushing the button and do it. And what I found was once I pushed the button and just started doing a couple Facebook Lives and starting to see those people, you know, jump on the live and join you and listen to what you have to say. It's really kind of a cool feeling. And it's, you know, it really quickly helped me get through that fear of just getting on and kind of putting myself out there a little bit. And, you know, so I think that the big thing is just pushing the button, just doing it. You know, it doesn't have to be about anything specific. It doesn't have to be profound. It just has to be something about you, you know, just a quick 10, 20-second video, 30-second video. And a lot of it's just doing it. And once you do it, it gets easier, just like pretty much everything else that we do. So that about Facebook Lives. Now, the virtual launch parties are incredible. I think, you know, I've been in network marketing around 5 years now, and Justin and Lindsay and Paige and Wayne and I have, I think, all been at the same last 3 companies, including here. And this has got to be the easiest, most fun, exciting way to build your business that I've ever done, because I get to sit on my back porch and invite a bunch of friends to come check out what I'm doing, and then jump on live and have somebody like Lindsay or Paige or Wayne come join me and pretty much do all the talking for me, which is something I'm not used to. But yeah, certainly like Lindsay said, you know, the Facebook Live, the virtual launch parties, if you haven't done one yet, get one scheduled. You know, find somebody who will do one with you, go to your upline, contact one of us, and we'll show you how to set them up. Like Lindsay mentioned, Quinn has a really awesome way that she did it, and we're just kind of copying and pasting from there and just using the things that we see in each other's launch parties and just kind of getting better as we go. And that's kind of what it's all about, is helping each other out and just getting better as you move along. So yeah, if you haven't scheduled one yet, start scheduling them. I did 2 last weekend. I think Quinn did 2 last weekend, I think. I have a couple more to do this week. I know it's Thursday already, but I have to make Justin Mattingly get on and do one with me. So yeah, certainly if you haven't done one yet, make sure you start getting those scheduled. They're a lot of fun, and hey, they're much easier than hotel meetings and house meetings, I'll tell you that. So Lindsay, was there anything else?
No, that was it. Thank you so much for sharing that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jerry.
No problem. Thank you.
But awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. And you have a ton of fun where you're at the winery, and enjoy those walnut trees. And
thank you.
but yeah, you guys, if
We'll
you
do a
haven't,
little
yeah.
network over some wine then.
Oh yeah, there you go. But you guys, if you haven't scheduled your virtual live or launch party, definitely make sure to do that and keep doing it until you get your 2, because all of us are working on our launch right now, phase 2 of our launch of growing our business right now. And honestly, August is going to be big. September is going to be even bigger. And I promise you, if you stay consistent, October is going to be your biggest month yet, because honestly, where our event is in Vegas in October, that's our real launch. So we're like in the pre-launch right now. So really, focus getting on going. If you're looking to really build a team with us, though, too, just stay laser focused, do it, and put them in when you can. And it only takes a few of just getting your 2, and then just keep helping those 2 get 2 each. So that's all I wanted to add in. Wayne, did you want to top off anything else? Good? Okay.
No, I think we're good.
All right, awesome. Yeah, I'm just going to double check and make sure we don't have any other questions on here. Okay, cool. So awesome. Well, if you guys have any other questions or anything, definitely let us know. We're going to go ahead and wrap it on up. You guys, let's kill this week strong, and it ain't over till the fat lady sings, and just let us know how we can all help you. You guys have a good one, okay? Bye.